Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys another NCP video. This time, I know this is late, and I know there's not going to be like a Wi-Fi battle video this week, and there's not going to be a whole lot of things this week. And that's because I've been super burnt out on not only Pokemon, but YouTube in general. And I knew, like, I started hitting YouTube super hard, and then all of a sudden everything kind of fell flat. Not in my view count or anything, that was pretty consistent at about 100 per video, but I don't know, like, I'm not really enjoying Pokemon right now, and I don't know why, because I was super into it for like a month there, all of July, or almost all of July, because you know it's towards the end of July. I was super into it towards the end of June till about now, about a week ago. I've been super into Pokemon, but now I don't know, like, I don't really enjoy building. Building is a chore, playing isn't as much of a chore, but like building isn't fun at all. And recording is a super big chore. I don't know. I'm not really getting. I don't know how to explain it. I just am not enjoying it right now. It's not fun to me. It's more of a chore to sit down and record than anything. But I decided let's go ahead and do it. I did live com this originally, but I got mad and I got really tilted in the video, so I didn't want to upload that. So we are here against Ollie. We are currently 3-0 in NCP. We face Brody next week, aka Odds, and it's going to be a really fun game because he actually came down to visit me, and we played face-to-face, and that was a super fun time. I actually played that before this match. So, looking at our team, we are bringing Swampert with Roar, Stealth Rock, Scald, and Miracle. Miracle for the Kyurem with Rindo Berry to eat the Rindo on the grass now from Koko and fire back that Miracle because he is probably going to be Shuka. There's Scizor, which is going to be Life Orb, Bug Bite, Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, Roost because it tears through his team, absolutely demolishes his team. Pyroar with Fire Blast, Z Sunny Day, Taunt, and Solar Beam because his only Fire Blast resists are going to be Snorlax, which I wasn't 100% sure would come. And then there's one more that he had, Milotic, which, you know, Z Sunny Day into Solar Beam. We have Nidoking, which is just, you know, it's a really bulky Nidoking actually this week, and we are pretty generic. Toxic Spikes because he had Skunk Tank, but I didn't really see it coming with 3 attacks, you know, Life Orb, and we are very defensive. Mega Altaria with Dragon Dance, Return, as well as Earthquake and Roost, and it did another soft win con, but Scizor is the main win con there. And then Zapdos, which is going to be a defensive pivot with Thunderbolt, HP Ice, Roost, and Defog. I do believe Defog. And looking at his team, he brought exactly what I expected, except I expected a different Pokemon than Snorlax. I don't remember what it was, but we basically prepped for exactly what I thought. And looking at the matchup, I knew if we could get Scizor in a position to Swords Dance, that we could kind of just win the game if we get rocks up. So my whole goal here, I completely forget what I lead, and I'm sorry, my mind's going to be all over the place here, but I was feeling motivated to sit down and record this, so I wanted to take advantage of that, and I'm sorry it's late. I'm so sorry it's late, but we are going to get challenged by Ollie here, and Ollie is going to go ahead, and I do lead Tank, because I have no reason to not lead this Swampert to get rocks up, as he is going to lead Shakespeare, which is going to be the Milotic, and I'm not worried about what this Milotic does at all. If it wants to Toxic me, fine. We still have the Rindo for the Grass Knot from the Koko, as he goes for Sub, and I was actually very scared of Sub Coil as we went for that. I'm going to go ahead and go for Rocks, get my Rocks up, because like I said, Rocks are very important in order to get Scizor into a position to win the game. He is going to reveal 2 leftovers there, but I was very confident that he was going to click Coil here, so I'm going to go ahead and click Roar, but he is going to go ahead and click Toxic, so he's probably Sub-Toxic Protect Scald, or Sub-Toxic Recover Scald, something like that, to deal with my team and just be a nuisance, which is very annoying for my team to deal with minus Zapdos. And I am going to go ahead and click Roar here and get that Milotic out of here as he goes ahead and goes into Kyurem, which is Kyurem, and I did not prep for this mon very well at all. You look at my team, my only real responses to this are going to be like Pyroar, so I figured if he was offensive, if he was super offensive like Life Orb, if I clicked Miracle here, he dropped, so I was kind of banking on the fact that he would do that. He just saw Roar, so I was very confident he would not click Substitute, as he does go for the Ice Beam, but he is not going to do nearly as much damage as I wanted him to, as we're going to go ahead and click Miracle here, and it's going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to do nearly as much as I want, and he's going to get Leftovers Recovery there, and that looked probably in range of another Sub, so I am going to go ahead and click Roar here. I didn't really know what he wanted to do. If he wanted to click Sub, then fine. Actually, I'm going to switch out, and I am going to go ahead and go into probably Pyroar. No, I'm going to go into Scizor because I resist his dual stabs. That makes sense, as he's going to go ahead and go for the Roost. And this was the position that I knew that I could get myself in, because I was very confident that he probably had Roost and dual stab HP Fire, but I wanted to risk this because Scizor could just, I was very confident Scizor could win the game here if we got a Swords Dance up. So I am going to go ahead and click Swords Dance, as he is going to swap out the Kyurem, probably because Banded DP always killed a max HP, like max defense Kyurem. It's ridiculous, as he is going to go into Milotic, which is his dedicated check to this thing, but this lad is very injured, And even if he's max bold with Marble Scale and he's burned, a Bug Bite at +2 is going to do like min 75 or 80% to this Milotic. So he's at that range. He's not burned. He's not Marble Scale. So we are going to go ahead and click Bug Bite, and we are going to claim this KO on this Milotic, as it is going to go ahead and drop. And at this point, I was very confident in the video that I won. I was super confident that I won. He is going to go ahead and go into Guillotine, which is going to be the Mega Pincer there, as I'm just going to click Bullet Punch. I have no reason not to click Bullet Punch here. I don't really lose anything clicking Bullet Punch because it's a guaranteed KO. I figured he'd probably go for Quick Attack to wear me out with the Life Orb damage. I figured that probably made the most sense to me, as he's not. I'm just going to get the Bullet Punch off, and the Mega Pincer is going to go ahead and drop. And at this point, the only thing that really stood in my way of winning with Pincer was going to be Metagross with HP Fire. But he had to be a not minus special attack nature and get a high roll to kill me. So he's going to go ahead and go into Metagross here, because I was a very bulky Scizor. And he is going to go ahead and go for HP Fire on the Scizor. And I was like, okay, well, we can kill like 3 more things after this regardless. And he gets, that looks like a high roll to me, just based on like how much HP and split depth investment I had. That looks like a high roll to me, and it's unfortunately going to put us just in range to where we die to Life Orb, which definitely sucks, but it is what it is. I don't really care about rolls. Like, rolls aren't too much of hacks in my opinion, but he's going to go ahead and go into Goon, and I go into Pyroar, because I knew this thing was coming out, because this mon is very difficult for me to deal with the whole curse set. Pyroar is going to have Unnerve, which is very important in dealing with this Snorlax here, but I most importantly have Taunt, so I would prevent this mon from setting up on us, as I am going to go ahead and Taunt, and he is going to go for a Body Slam. Maybe assuming that I have Taunt, I'm not entirely sure, but he's going to get that Body Slam off, and he actually gets a Para the very first time, which is very annoying, because now Kyurem beats me. Now, if he has Earth Power on Kyurem, or even if he just isn't dropped by Draco, then I lose the game to Kyurem now. There's absolutely nothing I can do. I have nothing to touch Kyurem except Pyroar, which is now slower than Kyurem. And Nidoking dies to anything, Static, whatever. Zapdos dies to anything. Regardless, I just got a Static on the Snorlax, which is awful. That's actually terrible for me. That was not why I went into Snorlax. Or that's not why I went to Zapdos. I wanted to pivot into, I wanted to send out Zapdos and click Roost as he went Kyurem, because we always lived one Ice Beam regardless, and I'm still going to do that. You are going to see here that I'm still going to do that. That was my plan, that's what I'm still going to do. But I really didn't want the Static, because I want to get a burn with Swampert later in the game, because that makes it a lot more tolerable, and I can't do that now. So now, not only did we get paired by a Body Slam, but we got Static paired, which put us in such like a back foot, as he is going to click Ice Beam here, and he is not going to kill us. We EV'd to always live this if he was max. As we are going to go ahead and hang on with him just a little bit. All I can do is Whirlwind, man. All I can do is Whirlwind, which sucks. I wish I had Thunder Wave, but he's going to go ahead and go to Koko, which was like the one mon I did not want to see, but it grants me a free switch into Nidoking, so it is what it is. But at this point in the match, the only way that I ever beat the Snorlax is I get our lad, what's his name? Nimbus, Altaria. I get the mascot, Mega Altaria, in and click Dragon Dance on the Snorlax, because we do 2-shot that Snorlax. So that's the literal only way that I win this game at this point in the match, now that Pyroar is paralyzed, which sucks a lot, and Kyurem is super tedious for us to deal with, but he is going to go ahead and go for Deep Gleam there. I don't know why I went Major T. I could have just very well went Nidoking. I guess I just wanted to scout out something, because I knew he was going to go for Thunderbolt to try to pick up the KO on Pyroar, as I am going to go ahead and switch in Nidoking, and he is going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt, so we get that right. I was just kind of, I guess that was a flex play, I don't really know, but I'm going to double out here, because, okay, this was the big play that got me super tilted. In my mind, this Koko doesn't touch the Nidoking. The worst thing that he does, worst case scenario, he Z Nature Power and does 75%. Cool. That would have made sense. I would have completely got that. But I was a very defensive Nidoking, like I said. But even if I wasn't, if I was 0 HP, 0 defense, and he was max attack adamant, he clicked Z Bravery here, that never killed my Nidoking. Never, ever killed my Nidoking. I think it did max 98% if he was adamant. Like, that's insane. And if I was 0 HP, 0 defense, which obviously I'm not, and all he knows how I prep, so he probably knew that I wasn't going to be 0 HP, 0 defense, because I almost never no bulk in Pokemon. So he clicks Z Brave Bird here, which I think made 0 sense. This is the play that got me on super tilt, because I figured he would go into Snorlax here, because I would click Earth Power, and he would get a Super Berry, and he would be in such a good position, man, such a good position. I couldn't allow that. I could not ever allow that, so I need to go into Mega Altaria here on his Snorlax, click Dragon Dance, not get paired, and win the game. That was my whole game plan here, but he's going to stay in, and he's going to click Z Brave Bird. You guys are going to see, which I still don't understand. You could say that, oh, well, he was predicting you to swap out, but I talked to him after the match and he said that he just wanted to sack Koko, which I still don't understand because Koko outsped my entire team and OHKO'd my entire team minus the Nidoking, and all he had to do was go into the Snorlax. So this play, like, still watching the play back, I was like, well, maybe I just got a little bit too upset, you know, maybe it made sense in the moment. This play, I can't understand this play. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, maybe it might sound egotistical of me and stuff, but I know I'm a good player, and I know Ollie's a good player, but this play was not a good play. Like, this play made no sense to me. He's gonna go for a Brave Bird there, and you're gonna see we absolutely chew this Brave Bird, man. We absolutely chew this Brave Bird. Like, I still don't understand, man. Like, in the battle, I was so heartbroken too when I went back and rewatched it, and I decided to just go for Earth Power here, because whatever, obviously he's going to give me this Koko, and I don't understand why, but he's going to give me this Koko. I still don't understand why he's going to give me the Koko, because it outspeeds my entire team, and OHKO's my entire team. Minus, I guess, Swampert if he doesn't have Grass Knot. What's he have? Thunderbolt, D-Gleam, Brave Bird. Does he not have... Grass Knot is the last move is what I would assume, or maybe Roost. I don't know. He would have clicked Roost there. Maybe, I don't know. He's gonna go Snorlax now, so I don't know, man. Like, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. After Rocks and Earth Power, I'm pretty sure Earth Power would have put him in range of Berry, and if not, then what do I OHKO him with? I don't OHKO him with anything, so that play made no... Even if I went Altaria, it wasn't like I won the game either. This Mom was still very annoying. He could get a Body Slam para, he could do way too much damage, but now my Altaria is at 42 HP in the back, and any Snorlax hit destroys Altaria, so I have to be very, very careful with how I play this, and it's not looking good for me. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of gave up after that happened, because, I don't know, man, like, that, I still don't understand that play, and it really upsets me about that play, because I feel like we played well, and I feel like that I made the proper play, which is, I hate saying that in Pokemon, because, like, sometimes there isn't a proper play, but I feel like his play there was to always go Snorlax, because Koko outsped everything. It obviously died in Nidoking. It never killed my Nidoking. Never, never, never. So, I don't know. I feel like that's one of the times where there is a proper play, and I hate saying that because that sounds egotistical and all this, but I don't know. So we are... This is a lot of stall. But basically what happens is basically Kyurem ends up cleaning up on us and absolutely destroying us here towards the end because I don't have anything for Kyurem at all. I try to win. I try to get back into a position for Mega Altaria to win. All I have to do is not get not get Body Slam parried, I think 3 times in a row. I have to get a Dragon Dance up and 2 Roosts off, and then we're fine. Or I have to get 2 Roosts off and then a Dragon Dance, excuse me. But it is not going to happen, spoiler alert. We are going to lose this game. I can't break Kyurem. The only way I break Kyurem is my Mega Altaria that does not outspeed it, as he's going to go back into Snorlax, and we just lost. We lost to that play. I still don't... I know I talked about it a lot, but that's what this whole match was. This is why this is post-com. Like, I still don't get the play. Even now, watching back, it just doesn't make sense to me. There's still another 5 minutes of this, by the way, but I'm probably just going to cut it off here, guys, because it's already been 9 minutes, and I've already been rambling on. I know this isn't a great video, but he does reveal to be cursed. So I am going to go Nidoking here. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. Long story short, we lose. We just lose. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this or edit the Mons dying or something. Maybe I'll just put all my Mons dead up there because we don't kill Kyurem, we don't kill Snorlax. I'm not mad at all about the roll, or I'm not as mad as I should be about the Body Slam paras, I guess, or the static para going not in my favor or whatever. I'm more mad about that play, man, because I still playing back. I still don't get it. I've rewatched this battle a bunch. I've rewatched this battle 4 or 5 times. And I thought about it a lot, and I still don't get that play. But let me know. I didn't change my my question of the day either, I don't think. But let me know what the question of the day is what did you guys think about this play? Like, and I don't mean to make Ollie feel bad when I say this either, because Ollie's like one of my best friends. Ollie's a really good guy. But just and he even said he was just trying to sack Koko. He didn't know why he did it. Like, I don't know. Just going back and watching the play I don't know. It is what it is, guys. Like, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I'm going to try to forget about it. We are going to move on to 3-1, but we do face Brody next week, so it should be a good one. It is a good one. And thank you guys so much for watching. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.